Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to introduce you guys the Reflect platform, and this is basically a platform that allows you to work with any programming language without setting that up in your system. So what I mean by that is, let's say you have given a project, let's say it is in Bash, and in Bash you must have Unix environment. So for that, in order to have a Unix environment, either you will be using like the WSL or virtual machines, and inside that you'll be installing Ubuntu or Linux stuffs. So instead of that, you can directly um, work with those projects inside Replit platform. So let's say I want to create let's say a bash project, and I can directly um, do it right here within a minutes. So if you go to replit.com and sign in, and after that you will come to this dashboard, and here you can create any type of projects. So this has a lot of possibility here. You see we have bash, python, and even html, css, and c++ and python, and even php and java, as well as javascript. You see we have javascript projects and stuff like that. We have even for laravel, you see laravel 9. So there are a lot of possibilities here. So let's dive into it. Let's create a simple c project, um, and try it. So we can give it a name. Let's say um, test C project, and I will create a replit button, and this will give me like a Docker container where I can execute C programs, and this is completely free. So it also provided me integrated IDE and the terminal where I can execute it. So either we can execute it from here, like if I press on the run button, it displays the result here, and we can use the GNU compiler as well. So if I ls here, this is the Unix environment like. So if I let's say I want to compile it, like we can run it directly from here, but we can compile C projects, right? C programs, and this environment we have GNU compiler, that is GCC. So let's compile this main.c, and let's say call it what should we call it? Let's say test, and I want to compile the main.c, that is main.c, and if I hit enter, now it is compiled. I should see it in the current directory, that is right here, this one. Now I can execute it. So that is test, and here we go. We are able to execute the C programs inside this console and reflect. So here we can code the things and we can execute it directly. Here we have the shell as well. It's quite similar, but it's more like more terminal, and here is the console. So there are a lot of possibilities with Replit. You can create directories and files and stuff like that, as well as you can share with this with friends, and you can invite others to this, and even you can store it like GitHub on this platform, and you will have like a full fledged repositories where you can manage the things. You can let's say you need it in the future, you can share it, and it will be like saved in on your Replit profile forever. Also you can create private repositories as well as public repositories. So the private will be like only limited to you, and the public will be available to all of them. So go ahead, this is awesome for a platform. I really like it because it sometimes let's say you have like you are working with the new programming language, and you haven't integrated it in your system. You can directly come to reflect.com and sign in and just directly go ahead and start coding on it. So really awesome platform. Go ahead and test it out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next